Welcome back to Sous Vide Everything, guys. Today I am doing the FROACHED Egg experiment. You guys have any idea what FROACHED Egg is? I didn't know what it was either until I found it online. But I'll tell you one thing, this is a very interesting experiment. Check it out. Regardless of what type of egg it is, I love them all. Either chicken eggs or quail eggs, it does not matter. And I can't believe that I never heard about this FROACHED egg thing. And here's the basic idea. The first and most important thing to do is to use a non-stick pan. Then make sure you put a little bit of oil, because the FROACHED comes from frying and the oached come from poaching. So you basically combine both techniques into one. So after putting the egg in the pan and let it fry up, you want to throw a little bit of water to steam the top. Once that's done, your FROACHED egg is ready. But as you can see, this looks terrible. The edges are uneven. I mean, you gotta do something to make it look better, because look at it. It just doesn't look very appetizing. And yes, I could have used the ring mode, but that's just gonna be way too much of a hassle. But I'll tell you one thing, as you can see, we got crispy edges. And if you take a look at the bottom of the egg, it's nice and crispy. It's pretty much the best combination of both worlds, fried egg and also poached. I mean, I even went to the next level and tried to make it pretty by cutting out the edges. But come on, it's very difficult to get consistency with this type of egg. And that's where sous vide is gonna come in. But as you can see, the most important thing, we have a nice runny yolk. That to me is extremely important. But now that you understand the basic idea of a FROACHED egg, it's time for our experiment. So the first and most important thing to do is to cook the eggs. And to make sure that they're perfectly cooked, I'll be cooking them at 167 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes. That will give me a perfect poached egg. I got my beautiful eggs cooked at 167 degrees Fahrenheit for 12 minutes. That is enough time to make sure that the egg whites set a little bit, but the egg yolks still quite runny. But they're ready, let's take them out. Let's do it. Before taking them out, the next important thing to have is a nice water bath. This will stop the cooking process, but most importantly, it will make it easy for you to take the egg out of the shell. So make sure you let them chill in the ice bath for at least 30 minutes. Or better yet, overnight. That's one of the wonderful things about cooking eggs sous vide. It will last you in your refrigerator over a week. The next step, you're already familiar with it. Put a little bit of oil in your non-stick pan and slowly break up the egg. As you can see, this pan is really non-stick. And the additional egg whites just come out like nothing. It is the perfect poached egg. Remember that the yolk's still very runny, so whenever you're gonna do your flip, be nice and gentle. I noticed that using 2 spatulas makes the job easy. And after frying both sides for a little bit, this is what I got. That is my first FROACHED egg sous vide, and I don't think I got it right 100%, because even though it looks okay, it's not 100% appetizing. I think we can go a little bit crispier. So I jumped right into the next one, and after frying up both sides, this is what I was left with. Now that is way better. In comparison, you can see that the second one is much better. And after doing a few more, I can tell you that I really got confident on it. And if you're ready to do your first one, make sure you learn from my mistake and let it fry up a little bit before you start turning. But now there's one person in my house that loves eggs just as much as I do. So let's give this to him and let him give it a try.
Okay. Cheers. It's like crispy on the outside and then it's gooey on the inside. It's like the perfect egg, I guess.
That FROACHED egg worked like a charm, everybody, but I think it's too plain by itself. Maybe if we put like some breadcrumbs on top of it and fry it, that should be very similar to the crispy egg that I did years ago, which, by the way, if you have not seen that video, make sure you check it out on the card. But that one is quite difficult to make and it's a lot of work. So I'm thinking that it's gonna give very similar results. So like always, I started by frying the egg. As it was frying up from one side, I just added a little bit of breadcrumbs. I'm using seasoned panko, and if you're gonna give this one a try, definitely use that one. It is as easy as that. The only real thing you gotta be careful is with the flip, but using 2 rubber spatula makes the job easy. Once I was done, this is what it looks like. We have the perfectly fried egg on the bottom, poached in the middle, and nice and crispy on the top. And my second one came out way better. Like I said previously, practice makes it perfect. Just be patient and let that thing fry up. And as you can see, the end results are perfect. I mean, come on, check that out. Is there any possible way that this is not going to be phenomenal? I don't think so. Now here's the deal. A lot of people eat breakfast with eggs and bacon. So of course I got to give it a try with the bacon. But not any bacon. I'm going to make a bacon marmalade and put it on some toast and try it out with the FROACHED egg. Come on, that's got to be fantastic. So my very next one is going to look like this. Yes, the perfect breakfast. And you're going to be amazed how easy it is to make it. Throw in some chopped bacon into the pan and let it cook. cook, make sure you render as much fat as possible, because for this recipe, fat is not your friend. Once fully cooked, make sure you strain it good. Then throw the bacon right back into the pan and add a little bit of brown sugar. Mix everything together and keep it under low heat. Then throw a little splash of water and make sure you deglaze the pan. Keep it under low heat and reduce that water to nothing, because once you're done, you're going to be left with a beautiful bacon marmalade. That is as easy as that, and the taste is like bacon candy. Now the next step is completely unnecessary unless you want to make a pretty presentation, and I'm talking about cutting the bread to a perfect shape. But hey, sometimes those things are worth it, especially on date night. Now all you gotta do is add in your bacon marmalade, followed by the perfectly cooked FROACHED egg. And that is how you make the best breakfast egg you've ever had. This is so easy to make and it takes no time at all. Definitely give this one a try, because I know for a fact you will thank me later. Now the one thing left to do is to see how good this FROACHED egg tastes with beautiful steaks. And for that, I'm going to be using these two beautiful filet mignons. As you can see, the marbling is just out of this world. Always look for these little white spots that you see throughout the steak, because as they melt, they flavor your steak and makes it taste awesome. Now to season them, I only threw in salt, freshly ground black pepper, and garlic powder. When you have great steaks like this, you do not need much. And even though a lot of people says that filet mignon does not have a lot of flavor, just do me a favor, try it sous vide. It will definitely change your mind. But now that we have it ready, all there's left to do is to bag them up and get them ready for the water bath. Talking about that, I'm cooking both of them at 131 degrees Fahrenheit for a total of 2 hours. And I can't wait to find out how they're gonna taste with a FROACHED egg. I got my beautiful steaks cooked at 131 degrees Fahrenheit for a total of 2 hours. That is enough time to cook those filet mignons to perfection. With all that being said, it's time to take them out. Let's do it. If you could only smell how wonderful these filet mignons smells, it's fantastic. But like always, we gotta pat it dry so we can get a wonderful sear on them. And for that, today I am going to be using the flamethrower. So I say, I know they don't look that good right now, but watch this. All right, everybody, here we have our beautiful egg experiment. What do you think, Angel? You already tried the first one.
Yeah.
You liked that one. I didn't.
Yeah, it was good. I know.
I didn't try that one. You know, you say it was nice and gooey, but at the same time, I gotta give it a go.
It's got the little crispiness on the top. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gooey in the inside, crispy on the outside. It's like, you know what it's called? It's called FROACHED, which means poached and fry at the same time.
I don't care what it means. It's just good.
I know, right? Okay, so that one is amazing, everybody. Oh man, that is so good.
I can eat that by itself. No bread, no nothing. Just
I know, right? On the second one, I put a little bit of panko and made it crispy. Let's try that one. See if it's any better than the original. The original is fantastic, and if you've never tried it, definitely give it a try. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, let's go. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, that crunchy really adds something, right? And it's a little more salty as well. What do you think?
It also is more fancy looking. So
yes, it is a little fancier.
If you go to one of those restaurants that they give you like a pea-sized steak, and they tell you that's $200, my friend. And they give you one of these, you're like, wow, what a healthy serving of egg.
They put a little bit of crumbs in there. It's fancy now.
Like, wow.
So I would say it's definitely an upgrade from the original.
Yeah.
Third one, Angel, is even more upgrade. Look at it. Look at this one, everybody. Come on. This one here is just
got some bacon?
This is some bacon in there. Sweet bacon. Bacon marmalade, my friend. You ready for that?
Look at it. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna make it.
You scared me now. Oh, look at this gooiness. Come on. Oh man. Do you feel that flavor, Angel?
Wow. That's a little crunchy, a little gooey,
a little sweet,
a little chewy. Some sweetness in there. What's missing?
It's like everything.
What's missing?
Nothing.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Breakfast. Just like he said, a little crunchy, a little sweet, a little sour, gooiness, the crispiness.
The
from
only
the
thing
egg.
you're missing is the drink at the end. That's the only thing. This is a perfect breakfast, bro.
You're almost done with it.
One more
already.
thing that you're missing.
What am I missing?
Some paper towels, because this thing's
Paper towel.
a little bit
I
messy.
think we have to eat it directly on the plate, like with a knife and fork. You know what I mean?
We do things over here caveman style, bro.
That is amazing, everybody. I'm not gonna lie.
We do things caveman style, bro.
Yeah, we do it. Go for it. All of it, Angel. All of it. Yeah. That's how you know it's amazing, everybody.
You wouldn't be good without some steak in there.
That's right. It's like you have breakfast. Now you have the main event. You know what I mean?
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. The breakfast one was incredible, but this one is like
Dinner.
next level stuff. Next level stuff
This
right
is
here.
the dinner, bro. This is the fancy dinner.
Anyway, guys, these are the results for the FROACHED egg. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've never tried this, definitely give it a go. We recommend it. You recommend it? 110%. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you're interested in anything I use, everything is always on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.